Is there anybody who needs to take a bigger step, do you think, than Jameson Williams that's important to the Lions' success this year?
On the offense or
Either side.
overall?
Either side.
I mean, that's a good question. I think, and this is probably in a minority opinion, I think Jack Campbell needs to take a step. I think he's got to connect that defense. Like we just talked about. I think he's got some tools, and he needs to figure out how to fully take advantage of them. That's not a criticism. He's not missed time because of gambling. He's not had the injury issues and all that, and he's only in his second year. So he just needs to take the natural progression for them to be good. Jameson Williams needs to do it for two reasons: for the team and for his own career. That he wants to, he was talking to us the other day about he wants to be one of the best to ever play. Well, he's right. So if he wants to get there, yeah. But for the offense to be elite again, because the defensive minds around the league have spent the off season, right, trying to figure out ways to slow these guys. I mean, that's what you do.
But for personal, okay, that's the team. Forget the team thing. For a player himself, do you think Campbell or JMO need to take the bigger step? This is third year for JMO, second year for
Williams. Jameson Williams, for sure.
With all the hope and the hype that he came in with, and obviously he came in injured and all that, but then the whole gambling thing last year, the suspension, he needs to prove a lot, right? He's got to have a clean year. He has to show a lot more progression, a lot more consistency.
Yeah. He's got to build on some of the stuff he showed late last year. He came on late. The thing about him that we forget is funny, and Dave Burkett and I argue about this. He's got his thoughts about Jameson Williams, right? And part of it's just pure fundamental technical stuff with him. Body catches, he struggles to catch the ball out in front of him. He's not high pointing balls on the leap and contested catches down the sideline, whatever. Stuff like that, right? But Williams loves football. You can see that. He's a willing blocker. He always is. So all those things that the Lions guys love, Holmes and Campbell love, he's got those. But does he have the route precision? He talked the other day about he didn't know where he was supposed to be last year a lot of times. Right? I mean, he said that, which is, I give him kudos for saying that.
Yeah.
And then he needed to work on that. He said, hey, I was immature. I was stubborn. I need to mature. You don't hear players say that very often. I give him kudos for that. He said, I need to, basically, I need to grow up.
Yeah, he does. And, he said he came in the league with childish, ideas and things.
Yep.
And, sometimes it takes guys a little longer to mature than others. Some guys never do it. He's at least recognizing that deficiency and needs to work on it. It's just at this point, going into your third year, that's concerning for me just because that part should have been settled. The mental part, the playbook, understanding where he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to do, where he's supposed to run, all that stuff, that should not even have been a question, which makes me wonder just how did he spend his time when he was injured his first year, his rookie year? Why did he not know the playbook as well? Why did he not know
he was stubborn, right? He said so. He was stubborn because he got away with it at Alabama, and he figured
that's the number one thing.
He figured it would translate, and it did not, right?